back into Studio 10. We are watching that eclipse. How exciting. Of course, joining us who knows a thing or two about the eclipse is Andy. Andy, it's here.
It is pretty exciting.
I know.
Most of the ones we've ever had in Mid-Michigan since I've been around have not been up to 96, 97% covered. So, and I think the most amazing part about this is there's only 2 to 3% of the sun, 4% at most getting out, but we can still see everything fairly well. So
Yeah.
it tells you how powerful the sun is.
Should we all put our glasses on? I'm hearing it is officially the
Yeah,
peak.
this is
All right,
it.
let's
right.
do it. Everybody make sure you have your glasses on at home. And
Look
let's
at
take
that. Wow.
Wow.
The shadow, if you looked at the sun as if it was a clock face, the shadow started at 4 o'clock and it's been moving towards 10 o'clock all the last hour or so. So that's how it will start to eventually return the sunshine. So the sun will come on the east side of that, or between 2 and 6 o'clock, and then see that shadow. Oops, sorry, see the shadow go off to
Can't
the
even see each other.
northwest. So yeah, it's at its total right now, and I'm just amazed that there's still enough light out here that we're
Yeah.
seeing all this. But obviously, it looks like dusk. It looks
Yeah.
a little bit different.
Yeah, and you can feel that little bit of a temperature change.
Yeah, we've had the thermometer on it, so yeah, there's a drop off. Somebody mentioned about winds too, that maybe the winds have died, and usually when you lose sunshine, you lose what we call convection, which helps those winds turn. So maybe briefly the winds might have died just a touch.
Yeah.
So another meteorological effect to the sun, because the sun drives our weather. That's how we get hotter, colder. That's what drives our seasons. It's all about the sun. So just even blocking it for a little while makes that difference. That's what we're experiencing. So it's pretty outstanding. Now remember we made this little thing.
Yes, you
Yes.
did.
So this box is our viewer. It's
wanna
all
put it on?
inside.
And
If you got onto Facebook over the weekend on Studio 10, you probably saw that. So now the tinfoil side has got just a little pinhole in it.
That's right.
That has to face the sun.
Okay.
And then when you stick your head in there, you'll be able to see that little dot of light on the wall.
Yep, I feel like
You
lift
can
it.
lift this up a little bit this way. All right, do you see it?
Do you see a little
See a little
white?
white dot? And then that dot should be totally covered. That might be hard to see right now because of the total coverage.
Right, we're in the peak time.
But that's how it is.
Yes.
And many people will use 2 paper plates with a shine on one on the other. But these became they're everywhere.
Yes, definitely. I mean, they're so much easier to look at and
Yeah.
so convenient.
My
And
goodness.
I wouldn't. And by the way, don't throw these away.
Absolutely.
we're going to share what you can do with them a little
Because
later.
it's really. Have you ever been on the beach in the summer months as
Yeah.
the sun's setting?
Oh.
You can use these to look at it, and sometimes you'll pick up on things because the sun it gets a little more magnified because it's going through the horizon, and you might be able to catch a solar flare, maybe something.
Okay.
So you get a better look at the sun, anyways.
Okay.
But only through these, nothing else.
Right.
Absolutely.
And obviously, the sun is not as bright when it's starting to set, but it's useful for that as well. So don't throw them away.
That's right. And, you know, everyone came out for the solar eclipse. A lot of our friends from the
Yeah,
station,
come on
down.
everybody.
Can
We're
we
having
get
an
some?
eclipse party right here outside in our weather patio. Come on, guys.
Yes.
Everybody,
Can we
let's-
get some oohs and ahs? What are your guys' thoughts?
Let's collectively put on our glasses together and let's take
Yes.
a look.
Wow. Ooh, ah.
The side effect to having everybody out here right now, there'll be no news at 5 o'clock.
That's true. We should just stay out here.
Well, this is the news, right? How many thousands of people are doing this within a couple of square miles, let alone throughout the whole state of Michigan and
Yeah.
off to the southeast? The roadways are all blocked, trying to get down into Indiana, Ohio. And I'll show you coming up after the break. We're going to take a look at the satellite picture, and we were in a good spot.
Yeah.
Now, not perfect for the 100% total, but there were many spots that had a hard time seeing it. That's
Yes.
for sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do one last ooh and ah.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. And then as we head into commercial break, we're going to